that was that's not something you shoot for or aim for. You know, the Emmys, they're great. They're fun nights, and they're certainly rewarding when you win. But it's really not part of our the day to day is just making the show and hoping you make it on time and that it's good. And then if you get enough people to watch, you'll get to keep making it. That's really what it's about. And then there's this award night that happens at the end of the year. And if you're lucky, you get invited to the dance. But you don't put a whole lot of thought into it, really. And that night, Ally McBeal was a second-year show, I think. The Practice had been on a few years, and The Sopranos was on and was kind of the talk of the town. So I remember going that night thinking, well, you know, it'll be nice that I don't even have to worry about giving a speech. We'll just be able to, you know, enjoy the night. And then I think the Practice won first, and we were shocked, really, because we thought the Sopranos was going to win, and I kind of thought they should have won. So we got up, and you know, you stumble through the speech, and then they take you off to this whole afterlife backstage at the Emmys, which I'd been through a couple of times. I was lucky enough on LA Law and then Picket Fences, and we had already won on the Practice, so I knew what we're in for now. A bunch of people are going to start yanking on every limb that you have, pulling you in one direction or another to say this over here, sit down over there, smile at that, and it's a whirlwind back there. So, okay, we've just got off the stage, and the whirlwind is beginning, and I'm getting yanked on one arm for this interview, yanked on this hand to go this way, and then I feel another grab on my ribs and my arm. And I thought, well, this is a whole lot of yanking that I'm not used to. And I'm hearing, you got to go back, you got to go back, you got to go back. And it's, what do you mean? You got to go back. So Ally McBeal had just won Best Comedy, but I didn't know that at the time. You got to go back. And I really was convinced they had made a mistake, and I had to bring the Emmy back because it was supposed to go to The Sopranos, and I'm getting pushed. And I thought, well, can't someone? And then someone said, "You just won Best Comedy." So I don't know if you go back and look at the tape, but I think I probably was pretty shell shocked. I don't have the night was kind of a blur, but it's thrilling. It's very thrilling. But they're somewhat kind of empty calories too. Afterwards, you realize, how do you compare one show to another? You're all trying to make the best show that you can make, and someone's going to win. But it sounds cliche, but the best reward any show gets is when you hear from the people who've seen it that it moved them, that it either made them laugh or made them cry or occasioned them to look at life a little differently or just flat out entertained them. That's what you're in the business of. The Emmy is a nice, tangible piece of affirmation, but it's good to keep those things in perspective.